Hey everybody, Lon.TV here with a review of Seagate's new desktop Thunderbolt hard drive set, and it's a set because there's actually two distinct pieces here that this comes with, and I'll describe those in a little bit more detail in a minute. But this is using the Thunderbolt technology, which is currently found on Macintosh computers, the newer Macs. It's also making its way onto Windows as well. Thunderbolt is a very high-speed data transfer protocol, a lot like USB, but faster. So on the back, it's pretty simple. There are two Thunderbolt ports, and this is for daisy chaining. So when you plug one end into the computer, you can continue plugging Thunderbolt devices in a chain through this one here. So some machines only come with one Thunderbolt port, so this will give you the ability to keep extending that port as well. It does require power from your wall, so it's not like the mobile version of this product that they had out earlier last year. So you do need to plug it in, and the reason is that this is using desktop hard drives. The one this particular model came with is a 3 terabyte drive, so it's a lot of space. Amazing how much we're getting into these small units here. My big happiness with this product is that it comes with a Thunderbolt cable, and that's not something that some Thunderbolt devices come with, and in fact those cables can often run about $50. So let's plug it in and do some benchmarks. Okay, so we've got the Thunderbolt cable plugged into our MacBook Pro, and we're going to run a test. I love this test from Blackmagic. This is a video test, and it basically says how fast you can read and write from the drive for recording video. So the built-in 3 terabyte drive does about 146 megabytes per second in write and 160 in read, which is really pretty darn fast. And the longer it runs, the more it's able to get a little bit more speed out of there. So it's pretty impressive speed-wise, certainly up there with a desktop hard drive. Not as fast, of course, as the built-in solid-state drive on the Mac here, but there is something interesting that can occur when you take this thing apart. So let's do that real quick, and I'll show you something else that's kind of neat about this product. So what I really like about this kit is that the drive is a separate unit, and it comes apart. So it doesn't come out easily, but you can pull this drive out of here, and this is again the 3 terabyte unit. You can buy another one of these and just pop it in there and have a backup that you can bring back and forth to your office or someplace to get your data off-site, which is actually a very important part of backing up properly, is to get your data off-site. But one thing you'll notice is that when you do pull the drive off, you're left with a SATA connector. This is a standard connector that just about every internal hard drive now uses, and the significance of this is that you don't necessarily need to buy one of these to get the hard drive to work on your Thunderbolt system here. And in fact, I have a really wicked fast Otherworld Computing solid-state drive here, and I can just pop this into the SATA connector. It fits perfectly. It doesn't really it fits it perfectly in the connector. As you can see, it does kind of hang out here a little bit. Certainly not an ideal situation for someone with kids around or pets or somebody that's going to knock your desk around, but if you're able to keep the drive steady, and especially with the solid-state drive, no moving parts, you can do really well, and the performance is remarkable. Certainly a lot faster than what I've seen plugging this same drive into a USB 3.0 enclosure. So let's have a look at the benchmark, and you'll see what I mean. Now what's amazing is when a solid-state drive is put into this device, how much faster it is. Now this is mostly due to the solid-state drive. It's really no fault of the spinning drive that it comes with. It's just the nature of how these disks work. But you can see just how fast you can get this external device up to with Thunderbolt. Certainly not the most ideal fit, and you want to be careful not to knock this around or anything else like that. But if you have a lot of video work that you do or things where you're actively swapping drives out, and you can keep your desk very stable, this is a really good solution to kind of jury-rig a solid-state external drive into your Mac without a lot of crazy wrangling or having to rely on USB 3.0 enclosures, which can be a little unreliable. So that is the Seagate 3 terabyte hard drive kit, and it's a Thunderbolt product. Right now it's Mac only, but I'm sure it will work on Windows PCs in the near future. This is Lon.TV. Thanks for watching.